Today isn't just a date on the calendar. It's a day when love, memories, and BTS's 10-year journey all seem to merge into one moment, because Kim Taehyung, or V, officially turned 30. And the atmosphere around the world is incredibly warm. From the first second of sunrise, the global fanbase has been buzzing. Hashtags about V filled every corner of social media. But the most touching moment came from the place closest to V, the BTS members themselves. Hours before the trending explosion, Jungkook surprised the entire fandom with a video uploaded from their practice room. It wasn't just any place, it was a space of memories. A space that had witnessed countless repetitions, tired tears, laughter never captured on camera, and the journey of 7 young people becoming a global phenomenon. In the video, the atmosphere is simple but the feelings are profound. There are no over-the-top decorations. No extravagant lighting. Just 6 friends standing together, watching a slightly embarrassed Taehyung, smiling softly as the words, "Happy birthday, bro," echoed from the other members. That simple statement felt like a summary of a long journey. Years of training, a hard-fought debut, a world tour, loss, happiness, and everything they'd been through together. The rawness of the moment left thousands of ARMY speechless before flooding the internet with explosive emotions. Shortly after Jungkook shook the fandom, J-Hope suddenly went live on Weverse. Amidst his cheerful smile, he dropped a bombshell that instantly sent ARMY into a frenzy. In the middle of his conversation, he said that all the BTS members had just been practicing together for a new song. The seemingly calm statement sent the internet into an uproar. It didn't take the fandom 5 minutes to come up with various theories. Some linked it to a comeback, others suggested a pre-release, and still others believed V might be in the midst of a solo project. Clearly, Taehyung's birthday quickly turned into a day of passionate speculation. Sometime later, Jungkook uploaded another video dedicated to V. The video wasn't long, but its impact was extraordinary. The way Jungkook called Taehyung's name, the way he delivered his messages, and his gentle expressions made many fans feel like they were witnessing a brother-sister relationship that had grown together over the course of a decade. Some ARMY wrote, "No one can replicate Taehyung's closeness. Their small moments feel so big." And indeed, the day felt so full of love. As has been the custom for years, Jin, RM, and J-Hope also sent their own birthday wishes. Nothing was over the top, but everything was warm, honest, and thoughtful. Their words seemed to remind us. Even though BTS isn't always seen together every day, their relationship remains strong and genuine. ARMY turns the whole world into a gallery for V. Beyond the BTS members, ARMY took over another part of this big celebration. The birthday project that emerged this year was no joke. From Seoul to Paris, from Indonesia to Saudi Arabia, from America to Japan, every country has its own way of honoring V. There are giant LED billboards, murals created by professional artists, art installations that look like museum pieces, video shows on skyscrapers, and mini events filled with special merchandise. Some fans even called ARMY's creativity this year unbelievable because the ideas were so original and sentimental. And it's all for one purpose, to celebrate Taehyung with love. The meaning of turning 30 for Taehyung. This year feels different. Turning 30 isn't just another number, it's more like a new chapter in V's life. Many fans wrote wishes for his happiness, his mental health, and any projects he might be working on. Some ARMY even wrote, "Every year Taehyung matures, his works become more meaningful." And that's evident in the way he's consistently shared simple portraits, comforting words, and profound messages since his military discharge. Actually, the discussion about V's new project wasn't a sudden occurrence. Some of his previous live broadcasts had already given some hints. Taehyung had mentioned that he worked hard until late at night, and that ARMY might not be able to wait too long for BTS's official comeback. That statement convinced many fans. Whether it was a solo track, a pre-release, or a secret collaboration, something was brewing. The discussion had been heating up for the past few weeks. And on his birthday, the puzzle seemed to be coming together. After Jungkook's video, J-Hope's update, and various other members' posts, many ARMYs began connecting the dots that had previously felt disconnected. The past few weeks, V has become much more active on Weverse. He shared photos of himself in the studio. There have been several mysterious posts on Instagram. And a few reposts from his musician and photographer friends. These were all small clues that didn't seem significant at first, but on his birthday, everything suddenly made more sense. Many fans suggested that Taehyung might be intentionally gathering moments, preparing something to surprise ARMY at the right time. And tonight, that theory grew stronger. Weverse explodes with comments talking about the same thing. While the day was filled with birthday greetings, the evening was filled with discussions about one main topic. What is Taehyung really preparing? Some ARMY comments. Since his discharge, he seems more focused. There's something he's hiding. Those words during the live stream weren't ordinary. He's preparing a masterpiece. I think this 30th birthday marks the beginning of a new era for Taehyung. It's not just a wish or an empty hope, fans can feel Taehyung's energy changing over the past few weeks. Calmer, but also more passionate. More mysterious, but also more open to fans. All of this creates an inexplicable atmosphere, as if V is at a halfway point between the past and the future. Korean music experts also comment. As midnight approached, several Korean media outlets began discussing Taehyung's latest activities and rumors of a BTS comeback. One senior music journalist wrote, "If V is truly preparing something, it will likely be his most personal work since his solo album." The comment quickly spread, making ARMY even more certain that this year will be filled with more than just birthday memories, but also new work. The online atmosphere shifts, from celebration to anticipation. Fans who initially just wanted to wish him a happy birthday suddenly found themselves talking about BTS's future and V's future as an individual. It was as if this 30th birthday had opened a new door never seen before. One of the most striking things was how ARMYs in various countries shared timelines of Taehyung and the other members' activities over the past month. They created in-depth analyses, charts, and even video breakdowns. It seemed like this birthday made many fans realize Taehyung wasn't just celebrating a new age. He was preparing to move on to the next phase of his career. Celebrations in various cities begin to light up at night. While online discussions heated up, the atmosphere in the real world was also changing. Several major cities, Seoul, Tokyo, Dubai, Jakarta, Bangkok, New York, began displaying nighttime installations to celebrate Taehyung's birthday. Some of them include high-rise buildings featuring V's portrait in LED lights, visual projections on bridges and public buildings, small events at cafes and local ARMY communities, impromptu photo galleries showcasing Taehyung's career journey. Interestingly, many of these projects only really come to life at night. It's as if fans wanted to create a more serene, romantic, and uniquely Taehyung-esque atmosphere, who is known for his nocturnal aesthetic. A rare phenomenon, a birthday that unites generations of ARMY. What happened tonight wasn't just a celebration for one fandom. In fact, many longtime ARMYs returned to their activities just to celebrate Taehyung's birthday. Names from the 2015 to 2016 fandom era resurfaced, making discussions on platforms like X and Instagram feel like a big reunion. Some fans wrote, "I may have been less active, but Taehyung always has a special place in my heart. Seeing him turn 30 now, it feels like I've grown up with him." This celebration made many people relive what made them fall in love with BTS in the first place, a sense of togetherness, a genuine love, and a long, meaningful journey. The fandom waits, and waits, for something to happen as midnight approaches. As 12 a.m. Korea Standard Time approached, fans increasingly speculated that there might be additional posts either from Taehyung himself or from another member. Every minute that passed felt filled with anticipation. Not because fans were demanding anything, but because this 30th birthday felt like the perfect moment for Taehyung to share a message, a new photo, or even a hint at a project. In some communities, ARMY began counting down the hours together. They created live rooms, streamed V's music, discussed old memories, and some even created special birthday playlists.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to